Lady thought that she could use my guest room as a free Airbnb because she's a single mom. This happened last week, Thursday to be specific. I called up a friend of mine, Sarah, and asked her if she wanted to come over for dinner, since I was making way too much food, and I like to share. She said that she had a friend visiting from out of town and asked if her friend could come along. I said that was fine. Hey, the more the merrier, right? Fast forward about an hour and my friend knocks on the door. She's got another woman with her and two kids I've never seen in my life. The unknown people had bags with them, which made sense to me since they were visiting and probably didn't have time to stow their stuff before coming over. The kids were unexpected, and I really would have liked to have a heads up that they were coming. Anyway, the mom, Ashley, asked me if she could stash her bag somewhere that would be out of the way. I took her to one of my guest rooms and told her she could put them there. Then I went back to the group. The kids asked if I had video games, which I very much do, so I took them to the game room and showed them my consoles/PCs. They seemed quite chuffed. I head back to the kitchen to finish up cooking while Sarah, Ashley, my wife, and our girlfriend hung out in the living room watching some reality TV brain rot. Everyone was happy. I ring the chow bell. I literally ring a brass bell in my kitchen to alert people when food is being served, and start bringing food into the dining room. The adults come in, my kids come in, my grandkids come in. Ashley's kids were still in the game room. I went to let them know that dinner was being served, and they asked to have plates brought to them in the game room. I explained that we don't do that in my house. Everyone eats at the table and no food is allowed in the game room. They begrudgingly complied and followed me to the dining room. Things were going well, everyone enjoyed the food. Birria tacos with rice and beans and a side salad. We enjoyed a few drinks, nothing crazy, just 2 to 3 drinks each, and we had some nice conversation. When I got up to get dessert, homemade flan, Ashley wandered back to the guest room where her stuff was. After we ate dessert, Ashley told her kids it was time to get changed for bed. I found this strange. Who puts their pajamas on in a place where they don't intend to sleep? I asked her, why not wait until you're at your hotel to get them changed? At this point, I got a bomb dropped on my head. She didn't have a hotel reservation. Turns out she had set up sleeping bags for her kids in my guest room since we have so much space. Ma'am, I've never met you before tonight. I did not offer you my guest room to sleep in. Turns out she hadn't booked any accommodations for her family because she knew Sarah had a rich friend with a big house. She fully intended to stay at my house without ever asking either me or Sarah. I got a guilt trip, from Ashley, not Sarah, about not supporting single mothers. They ended up having to book a room at the local casino hotel, $300 per night for 9 nights. Apparently, I cost a single mother 2 months' worth of rent since I didn't want strangers in my house for 9 fucking days. How entitled do you have to be to just assume a stranger will put you and your 2 kids up, and for over a week?